Hey YouTube, Victor here with alltimegreats.blog, hoping this video finds you well. Well, we've had some crazy times with sports here lately. I've had about 3 months of nothing, and now we've got some really good sports on TV, man. We have the NBA Finals to playoff baseball to the start of the football season, and it's just been a great time. I want to share with you guys today just some pickups that I've had in the last 6 weeks, and I want to share with you guys just some of my hobby thoughts and kind of where I'm at with certain things that I hear tubers talking about. I typically will keep a little notepad by my desk, and when a topic strikes a chord with me, I like to just make a little notation. And so that when I have the opportunity, I can reflect a little bit more and perhaps share my thoughts with you. Also, I want to get into my pickups. My pickups have not been very much lately. And as a matter of fact, I want to just do one video a month. Typically, or more than likely, it's just going to be like my first video of the month. It's going to be showing what my pickups were for the last month. This video in particular is going to be what I've picked up in the last 6 weeks, because I just have not had a lot of time to do pickup videos. I've just had a lot going on as far as creating content, which I love to do. I know I also have my website that I'm working on, and there's just been an influx, unfortunately, of many Hall of Famers that have passed away. And I wanted to do my due diligence in honoring those Hall of Famers on my website. And so I've been creating lots of blog posts pertaining to the life and career of those Hall of Famers, plus highlighting those rookie cards. You can see them all on my website, alltimegreats.blog. But I want to get into a couple of thoughts that I want to share with you. I've had some people reach out to me asking for me to show a video of my card room or my man cave per se. A lot of my man cave items are currently boxed up, and I'm going to tell you why. Last October, I purchased a home in beautiful Portage, Indiana here, and we built new, and we built a ranch. My wife and I, we are blessed to raise 5 children, but we are here very soon going to be empty nesters. So we are planning for what the future lies ahead. And so we opted to get a ranch style home and just have everything on one level. Now my man cave is going to be in the basement. And my wife says that I can have that entire basement. It's all mine. And so I'm real excited about that. However, a new home construction is under warranty for 12 months. So I cannot do any modifications to the house until that warranty is up. And so at the end of this month of October, the warranty is going to be up, and then I'll have the green light to go ahead and start construction of a new man cave. So I will be making videos and posting the progress on that probably sometime in the new year. So that is the reason why I haven't done like a card room showcase, because the little corner that I have downstairs is mine, but it's not very pleasant. It's a basement with 4 cement walls and a cement floor, and behind that is my entire collection inside of moving boxes. So that's how come I haven't shown or done that video, but stay tuned for that in the future episodes. I also wanted to talk to you guys before I start showing you the cards, just a couple of things that I want to talk to you here in person, face to face. And that's I notice a lot of videos where it seems like some people, they get a little salty when people make certain types of videos. Now, I'm not a big fan of certain things, and I get it, but let's be logical for a minute. And the types of videos I'm talking about are the top 5 cards going up. And those are the types of videos that it seems like people have a problem with, those kind of videos, because they feel like they are suggesting or manipulating the market per se in recommending to people what to buy. And I get it, and I agree with you to a certain extent that it appears that way. However, I will say this, because I believe a YouTube channel very similar to a blog site, a website. But we have to understand that this is the internet, and whether you're on a blog or you're on YouTube, you got to understand that your channel is your channel. Your channel is like your home. How would you take it if somebody went to your house and started telling you what to do in your own house? And we would probably take exception to it pretty quick, because that's your house. And so it's no different from the internet. When you get a website, you have a website address. You have a YouTube channel name. That is your slice of pie, or your property on the internet. And what these platforms give us is a right to speak our observations, our experiences, and our opinions. And so it's very, I think we got to be very careful that we're not crossing the lines, and because in reality, that's what the platform is for. It is for you to give your observations, your experiences, and your opinions. And if we think about it, we can look at the hobby and we observe things. We see the buying, the selling, the retail issues, the grading, and we take in all of this information, and we begin to make observations, and we begin to make purchases, and we begin to have our own experiences in the hobby, good or bad. And then we formulate opinions as to what we think is going on, or what we think is going to happen. And so I guess my point is, let's extend each other some grace, and let's understand that our YouTube channel or our website address, we have the right to give our opinion. And we shouldn't violate each other's right in that. Instead, we should give each other the freedom. Also, I wanted to say on this topic, if you're the type of person who doesn't care what people think or say, you're going to post or say what you want. And that's cool, I get it and I understand it. But I think, like, if you're giving like top 5 cards to buy, how about you say, in my opinion, or maybe to me, or this is the cards that I'm buying, I think would be a little bit more appropriate for the case in hand. The second thing that I wanted to talk about before I turn the camera around and start showing you guys what I've picked up is kids in the hobby. And this has been a topic of a lot of discussion, especially when we're dealing with retail. And people always mention, why don't you leave a box or a pack or something for the kids? And I don't know. I just think there's better ways. I don't think that's really going to happen. And I think if I'm, as an adult, I'm going to leave a retail box behind or a pack behind for the kids, it won't take that long, and there's going to be another adult right behind me scooping up what I've left behind. Also, the other thing that I've noticed is I don't get into the retail thing too much. I did maybe 3-4 years ago, not so much anymore. It's just something that I dabbled in. But I also like to, when I go to one of them stores, I like to walk by just to kind of see what's going on. And I can tell you that in the over many years of collecting, I've never seen too many kids lining up at the retail outlets trying to look for packs or buying packs. It's 9 times out of 10 or 99 out of 100 times, it's going to be an adult. And so I don't know, I just think that's unrealistic. I think what is realistic is I start to think back when I was a kid, what influenced me? And what influenced me is food and beverage issues. The way I didn't start collecting until 1981, but I was influenced to collect back in 1976, 1977, when baseball cards were being applied to Hostess cakes or to some type of cereal. At the bottom of the box, there would be a pack of cards, or underneath the cardboard box, you would have a 3-panel card where you had to cut it out. And I tell you, that is what planted the seed for me. That is what influenced me to become a collector later on in life. And it was something that I really looked forward to, man. It was grocery day. Man, was I excited to help my mom unload the car. And the first, Mom, did you buy Hostess? Did you buy this type of cereal? Because they got the baseball cards. Make sure you save the baseball cards for me, Mom. And I would cut them cards out, play with those cards, and that is what I think, if we want to get the kids into the hobby, I think if we were to get maybe fire up the food and beverage issues again, and maybe we can draw some kids in that. I don't know what kids are into, the cereals and all, I don't keep track of all of that, but let's start putting baseball cards in there and just see what happens. I think it would be a way to go. I also think National Baseball Card Day. I believe if you are an adult collector and there is a child in your life, I think you ought to make National Baseball Card Day a special day in your household and participate in that if you can. I think that would be another good way for the hobby to influence children. And I think also, Halloween, I think it would be another great time. Maybe manufacturers and such can get some type of promotion going, and they can create some type of candy with a pack or something, and we can start giving those away on Halloween. I think that would be a fantastic, or maybe we can make up our own packs. I know I'm going to put some cards together, and I usually like to give, I don't like to give them junk. I like to give them nice cards. I like to give them cards of, big players, and I'll put 5, 6, or 10 cards in a little team bag, and I'll throw it in with the candy bar. And this is what I'm hoping. These are good ways for influencing the next generation. Anyways, enough of that. I'm gonna flip the camera around, show you what I've picked up. All right, guys, so here we go. These are items that I have picked up in the last 6 weeks. As you can see, Topps finally got their things together and started shipping these out here in the last 5 or 6 weeks. I've gotten a pretty good influx coming in. As a matter of fact, I've got some cards sitting over at the post office still that I got to go pick up. I believe I have another 1 or 2 in the mailbox there. I did end up getting one of these, and they sent me the wrong one. I don't know if anybody else has had that issue, but I got the wrong card sent to me. They sent me a Rickey Henderson version. I am not doing any other Topps Project 2020 besides Roberto Clemente. That is the only ones that I am purchasing. So right away I knew that I had the wrong card. So I had to, it was a little bit of a hassle. But they did end up responding to me via email, and spoke to a customer service rep via email, and they ended up sending me the proper card. And then a few days later after that, they sent me another email with an RMA label for me to return the card that the wrong card that was sent, which I had no problem doing. So all in all, a good experience with the customer service and returning that item. And the Project 2020 is a concept I love. It's pretty neat, and I cannot wait to get them all together. Anyways, let's go with some card show pickups, guys. I'll be honest with you, I have been frustrated with eBay. I have not done very much on eBay. I like to collect cards of rookie cards of Hall of Famers, and there's been certain key cards that I've been pursuing, and it seems like I am constantly getting outbid, and it's just getting really frustrating. I'm even putting in offers, you know, top market value, and I'm getting overbid. I'll even go over market value, and I'm still getting overbid. Add to that the taxes and the shipping, and everything is just starting to really, I guess, bother me with the whole eBay process. So I've really not purchased very much off of eBay. And thankfully, I say that, at the same time, there has just been an influx of card shows in my area. I am loving. There's a Fort Wayne card show that I go to, which is about a 2-hour drive from my house in Fort Wayne, Indiana. Great show that I've started. They're having a card show like every month, and there's another one locally here, like 15 minutes from my house. They're having one every month. And then I'm going to a big one in Cherville that they're having every month. And then I have the Chicago Sun-Times show gonna be firing up next month. And that's the hop, skip, and a jump away from me as well. So there is just so many card shows around me now. I'm really okay with not purchasing anything off of eBay right now. There's no taxes, there's no shipping charges, there's no waiting for the mail. Everything is right there. We can wheel and deal, and I'm having a much better experience and a lot more fun just holding my dollars until the card shows come around, which are really, you know, every week or every other week I can hit a card show. So excited about that. That's the route I've been taking. So let me show you what I've picked up at the last Fort Wayne, Indiana show that I've gone to. I found these in a $1 box. Had to pick them up. They are, they're not rookie cards of Hall of Famers, but they are refractors of Hall of Famers. And let me say this about my collecting. I collect Hall of Famers, and primarily I will collect the rookie cards of Hall of Famers. But my secondary collection also has to do all things Hall of Famers. So I will get into refractors, I will get into autographs, I will get into relics, I will get into inserts of Hall of Famers. Chad Johnson was in there for $1. I said, why not? Refractor. Tony Gonzalez was in there for a refractor. And I found this really nice Marvin Harrison refractor for $1. Picked those up. These are also from the $1 box. Julio Jones Prism. Matt Ryan Prism. Or no, this is a refractor. This is out of the Topps Chrome refractor. And then I picked up this lot of Mike Trout cards. I paid $60 for this lot here. Very nice insert card of Mike Trout. That was another one. Very nice. And the questions that I typically, when I find a dealer that has stuff that I want to purchase, the first thing I ask them, especially when they have them priced, and I really appreciate when they price the card, because it takes a lot of the guesswork out for us, and it's better than, you know, them making something up or looking it up as you're there waiting, and it's such a convenient thing to have the card priced. And typically when I see that, the first question that I ask is, what do you base your pricing from? And a lot of times, you know, they'll tell me eBay comps, or they'll tell me, you know, Beckett values. There's actually two of these. They're a parallel somehow. I haven't figured that out yet, because you need a master's degree to figure out prism parallels. But here's another one, real nice. Again, aesthetically, just a beautiful card. And I says, well, why not add that to my collection? Nothing wrong with that. And I picked up this Juan Soto canvas out of the Heritage. Very nice card. Rookie Cup. This next lot, oh, I'm sorry, I have one more Trout there. On that one, that is the short print. Very nice card on there. And then this next lot, I also paid $60 for this one. This gentleman had this one. I'm telling you, as a rookie card Hall of Famer, and I started collecting in '81, my eyes are always open for 80s rookie graded. Now, the problem with that is that you don't see too much of it out. But I did see this one, and I paid $60 for this lot. Picked up that one and this one. Jersey card. And what I always pay attention to the back. I always look at the enclosed piece of jersey was cut from an authentic jersey personally worn by Reggie Jackson in an official Major League Baseball game. The authentic game-worn jersey was obtained and is guaranteed by Donruss Playoff. That's the kind of stuff I look for when I buy relic cards or jersey cards. All of these have that same marking. Out of SP Legendary, this Carlton Fisk, and this Joe Morgan. What that is, I wanted to show these, that way I can put them away. Serial number to 35 on that one. On the front of this card is a piece of memorabilia that has been certified to us having been used in an official Major League Baseball game. Yep. I always look for that part of it. Vladimir Guerrero. A Burt Bly 11. And I picked up this Derek Jeter Electric Diamond, an early card of Derek Jeter, not a rookie, as it is so popularly advertised on eBay. It is not a rookie card, but it is an early year card of Derek Jeter. And this is the Electric Diamond Parallel, which is a lot tougher to pull. So I picked that one up. And lastly, another lot I picked up here. This, guys, $5. This is going to go into my top 100 cards of the 80s by Mike Payne. I am putting together that set registry. This is a card that I already have, but like I said before, and I'll reiterate here, I'm a big set registry collector, and I do not like to break up. I don't like to use one card for 3 registry sets. If I got 3 registry sets that have the same card, I will purchase that one card for each of those registries. So this one is a card that I already have, but I'm going to use this one for the set registry of Mike Payne. Excited about that. Guys, would you give $5 for that card? All day, every day, and twice on Sunday. This one I paid 10. Beautiful. PSA 9s are just fine. This was in a $5 box. Official rookie card of Brett Favre for $5 in a PSA 9. All day, every day. This one I paid 10 for. It is the Barry Larkin Tiffany. This one I paid $10 for. This one I paid $5. I know it's an off-brand. I typically don't shop for anything except PSA, but this is a pretty solid card for $5. And it's a 9.5. And in the back of it, it's showing centering at 9.5, corners at 10, edges at 9.5, surface at 10. So I will very carefully snap it out, and I'm going to send it to PSA. And if I get an 8, that's great. And if it comes back a PSA 9, that'll be just fine. But I figured to take and roll the dice on that one. This card is selling for $70, but the case is cracked. You can see it right there in the upper left corner. And because the case is cracked, he said that I can have it for $35. And I says, you know what? I'll take it. Because in a PSA 9, it's a solid card. And I'll spend the $8 or $10 to get it reholdered, and it'll go into the cards, top 100 cards of the 1980s by Mike Payne registry set. So that'll be the plan for that one. And that, you guys, oh, and I picked up this one, was from eBay. It is 95 Ultra Michael Jordan going into the Michael Jordan basic set registry. I'm putting that one together. It's a 72 card set. I am about 70% done with it. Can't wait to get it done so that I can showcase it here on YouTube. But I picked up this one on eBay, and that is the only eBay purchase I had for the last 6 weeks. But having a blast at card shows. I hope you are too. And I hope to catch you on the next one.